Halo on PC, still very much a work in progress, but 343 has come out with a massive blog post detailing the future of the Master Chief Collection on PC, as well as an update that just launched today for Halo Reach, and I'm going to detail that all for you guys throughout this video. It's gonna be a long one, so get ready, and I may have to even break this video into two parts, one detailing all these new updates and basically what's coming as far as the CEA flighting and how far along that's coming, and then the other video will be about the issues that 343 is aware of still and what is in the pipeline for MCC and the fixes that are coming in the very near future. So stay tuned throughout the video if you guys want to know all those kind of juicy details. Hit the like button if you guys enjoy these kind of videos, and if you're new here, consider subscribing to stay up to date on all the latest happenings in the world of Halo. I'm of course your boy Patman, back again with another news update for you guys. Let's get started with the game update that happened today for Halo Reach. Now, this patch doesn't address the several bigger community issues that everybody's been clamoring about, so just forewarning, if you're thinking about that, this is not the patch that you're looking for. But 343 acknowledges this, says, I know it can be frustrating for players who want to see those kind of issues fixed, but they are without a doubt on the way. Especially like those audio issues that a lot of people have been having. There's supposed to be a very big patch coming maybe in February that addresses a lot of those issues, but still nonetheless, this is a pretty substantial patch and there's some really cool stuff in there. So they've added those featured playlists that we talked about in a previous video of mine. They've also added new nameplates for future events coming in February, and I'll detail those events for you guys. And there's even new matchmaking content coming, and there's even new stuff as of right now in MCC. So let's detail all of it. So the playlist update includes Social 1v1. They removed the Magnum secondary from Halo Reach head-to-head based on community feedback. They said that Social 1v1 is intended as a warm-up arena for Halo Reach hardcore playlists, so it's important that those settings match. Now for Social 4v4, this is big here. Team Slayer has been replaced with two options on the match composer. So you have a Precision Slayer option and an Auto Slayer option. So Precision is obviously DMR starts, BR starts if you're on other Halo games on Xbox, or Magnum starts, and the Auto Slayer option includes starts of the AR, the SMG, and the Halo 4 loadout starts. So these are very different things, and they're giving you more choice into what you want to go ahead and match into as far as your starting weapons, which is awesome. They also rotated in a featured Halo CE Anniversary category for Halo Reach, which contains the maps and game settings which emulate Halo CE. So very cool stuff. A lot of people have been requesting that. Now they also made a change to Social 8-on-8. They reduced the King of the Hill movement timer from 120 seconds to 90 seconds, and they reduced the score to win from 250 to 200. I figured that was important to note. They also replaced territories with 3 plot territories on Tempest. And then another big one for Big Team Battle. They rotated in the experimental AR starts category containing the AR start versions of all core Halo Reach 8v8 maps and game variants. Now this launches alongside still maintaining the 8-on-8 DMR starts. That didn't go away. So now you could compare and contrast those versions of Big Team Battle and see which one you prefer, and then offer feedback to 343. They noted that they don't necessarily agree with AR starts on Big Team Battle, but it's been a highly requested feature by the community, so they decided to make an experimental playlist, see how well the feedback is for that, and then we'll go from there. So let's dive a little bit deeper into this featured category thing. I've already talked about it in a previous video, but for those who didn't watch that one, basically these featured categories will be used in two ways, and they'll be basically limited to a specific game size and rotate on a weekly cadence. The first way that they'll be used is to surface and highlight new content. Some of this will exist entirely apart from the existing game categories, while some of the other stuff will fold into one of the standard categories after its featured rotation. So, maybe like AR starts Big Team Battle, if that goes well, that might be go ahead and incorporate it into actual Big Team Battle, and you'll get mixes of AR starts. So here's a few examples of these featured playlists, one being the before mentioned Halo CE Anniversary featured category. The estimated time of arrival would be from January 29th until February 5th, and this will rotate in for 4v4 social. And this basically emulates Halo Combat Evolved settings and is paired with classic variants of those anniversary maps that were in the anniversary map pack for Reach. Another feature playlist coming down the line is Shoddy Snipers. Estimated time of arrival would be February 19th through the 26th. And obviously this will rotate in for Reach, Halo 2, Halo 2 Anniversary, Halo 3, Halo 4 and Social 4v4, and Social 8-player FFA. You of course spawn with a Shoddy and a Sniper in Shoddy Snipes. The Power Slayer will be a featured category, and that estimated time of arrival is February 26th through March 4th. And I've never played this, but it will rotate in for Reach and Social 4v4 and 8-player FFA. Power Slayer grants players temporary power-ups for kills. Different power-up traits are applied for different types of kills, like headshots, assassinations, etc. And then finally, Big Team AR Starts will be an experimental category, which is live January 29th through, who knows, it says to be determined. So they want to get enough data, basically enough feedback, and then when they feel like they have, then they'll take it off. And that is basically the second form of featured playlist. Something like the Big Team Battle AR Starts is more experimental, instead of being something like wherein you see in Halo 5 where you have featured playlists rotate in every week, and those are double XP on Halo 5. Maybe they'll introduce that in the future for MCC, but those are more like your fun game types. There was never really experimental stuff until we got Mythic Arena in Halo 5. So this is very interesting stuff, and I love seeing what 343 is doing there. They're taking player feedback. 343 gets a lot of crap from the community, but they are listening. Just imagine how much feedback they've been getting on this game, and just them trying this hard, I appreciate it. I for one appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, how you feel about this news. One thing to note for you Griffball players, Griffball will be moving into a rotational slot in the social games category. As of today, Griffball is still active in the Match Composer, but on February 5th, it will rotate out. From there, it will rotate into a featured slot for 1 week of each month. Now, 343 also notes that there will be some weekend XP opportunities and also some new featured events. And we've seen this before in Halo MCC, so it's nothing new, but I love these things. I really hope they bring these into Infinite. But the first one being Black History Month for the month of February. So February 1st through the 29th. All you gotta do to earn the Black History Month nameplate, which is an all-new nameplate, is by launching MCC during the month of February. That's it. Now remember, these aren't granted immediately. 343 actually manually gives these out once per week, so keep that in mind. Also, there is a Winter Contingency event coming February 5th through the 12th. Now for this event, there's 2 new nameplates up for grabs. Now I'm a little bit confused on how this can be earned. I reached out to Postums on Twitter. I'm gonna await a response, so if I get one, follow me on Twitter. In the description down below will be my Twitter link if you guys want clarification on this event. But it says in the blog post that the event is from February 5th to the 12th, but players can earn the nameplates between February 5th and February 18th by completing matches within the Winter Contingency featured category. So I just wanted to get clarification on if it's between the 5th and the 12th or the 5th and the 18th. We'll have to wait and see. And then February 12th through the 18th will be a Valentine's event, and you could earn a awesome nameplate called Put a Ring on It. And you can complete 10 matches in any 2v2 playlist to unlock that sweet nameplate in ranked or social, or in Firefight Doubles, which will go live on February 12th. Now, I do have some Forge news, and of course, we still got to get to the CEA flighting news. But before we talk about that, 343 did mention some of the things that the community has requested for Halo Reach and that they are working on. And like I said, I'm going to detail this in a whole nother video, but just to give you guys a sneak peek of some of the stuff they talked about. One being the veto map option. Also, they're going to talk about XP gains and changing that to be better optimized, and based on community feedback, maybe increasing certain XP gains. So that's promising. Challenges are still on the way to be able to earn XP, and those will include stuff for campaign as well. So offline stuff, that is awesome because that is a highly requested feature. And then crouch move behavior, remapping text to chat, and adding the ability to toggle push to talk with a remappable key. Those are in the pipeworks for a future flight for Reach that should be launching alongside Halo CE Anniversary. Now let's talk a little bit of Forge. They actually showed Forge working on PC, and they said to note that the budget in the bottom right corner, that is of the legacy version of Reach. The budgets are getting increased on both the Tempest versions of Forge and Forge World. And as soon as we get more Forge news, you guys are already in the right spot. Right here on Patman Gaming, I will keep you guys up to date. Now, just remember, user-generated content like custom map and game variants is shared across PC and Xbox. So anything created on one platform can be enjoyed by everyone on the other platform. So they said that they've made great progress and fixed bugs on iterating and designing Halo Reach's Forge in theater, and they are also touching on some of the universal systems that will support other titles on PC for their implementation. So let's get on to flighting news. Halo CEA, there is no time frame still, but they're getting close, they claim, and there are approximately 10 bugs that are blocking flighting from entering Ring 1, which is the internal testing. And Ring 3 is us, the Halo Insiders. Make sure you guys sign up for that program. Make sure all the check marks are green. And they said that there's basically a bunch of tricky UI performance and graphics issues that they need time to sort out before the flight can proceed. Now remember, all this stuff that they're learning, they said that they're applying towards future games so that hopefully these things don't continue to pop up. So that's good to know. Now, for the Halo CEA flight, they're going to be doing a pretty big flight as far as content. Now, they're not specific about the content, but they compared it to the final Halo Reach flight, which had like campaign missions, it had matchmaking, it had firefight, all that stuff. So we can expect a pretty sizable flight. And of course, once we get the details, I will let you guys know. And basically, they showed Halo CEA, a screenshot of it, and they said that they hit the alpha and are making good progress on a beta, which is likely what we will see in the upcoming flight. They also have mod support ready for Halo CEA, or are testing it and running it in studio right now. Also, terminal videos, the multiplayer deterministic model on PC, localization work is underway, bug fixing, and flight support, of course. So they also noted that the next blog is likely to be extremely focused on Halo CE Anniversary. So if you've been waiting to learn more about that, keep it locked right here to Patman Gaming. Once that blog comes out, video will be out detailing everything you guys need to know. Now they even go into detail about future Halo titles coming, of course, to PC, starting with Halo 2. Field of view support is in progress, first pass at latency reduction, variable frame rate support, first optimization pass is complete, and profiling on the minimum specs for PC is complete. Then they showed a screenshot of Halo 2 Anniversary. Mouse and keyboard support is underway. Field of view support is in progress. Aspect ratio support in progress. Variable frame rate support. Profiling on the minimum spec PC is complete. And Forge work has begun on the Halo 2 Anniversary. Halo 3, mouse and keyboard support. Field of view support is in progress. First pass at latency reduction. Variable frame rate support in progress. Aspect ratio support in progress. And Forge support work has begun. Look at that field of view on that screenshot. Nasty. So, Halo 3 ODST. The game runs on PC. Profiling on minimum spec PC is complete. Mouse and keyboard support underway. Field of view support is in progress. Aspect ratio support is in progress. And then Halo 4, finally, the game runs on PC and profiling has begun. So Halo 4 is obviously very, very early in the stages. But this is awesome. This is awesome news, guys. And that brings us to the end of the video. I didn't want to make this video way too long because there's still a bunch of stuff to go over. Keep it locked to Patman Gaming. Hit the subscribe button if you guys want to stay up to date on all the latest happenings in the world of Halo. I'll be putting out a video within the next day or two detailing all the features and the fixes that are on the way and that 343 is aware of. Appreciate every single one of you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video, and I hope to catch you guys on either a previous video of mine or a future video of mine. I'm your boy Patman, and I'm out.